I was walking by these teenagers, this group of teenagers. They're on that last video too. They were like walking in front of me on the sidewalk, and then they walked off the sidewalk next to me. And then when I was coming back that way, they were like getting back in their car synced. And they're just all like mocking me and laughing at me and shit. And then they get in their car and they honk the car right as I walk in front of their car, and they're just like their car is sitting right there next to the sidewalk in the parking lot. And like right when I walk in front of their car, they're just like whoa. It's just so funny to be a terrorist Gestapo. It's just so funny that I'm out here every day, no job, looking for one, unable to get one anyway. It's just so funny, isn't it? Isn't that funny? You're being impersonated by the other voice. Oh, that's a good one. That doesn't even make any sense, but you got me. But yeah, it's like everywhere I go though, there's just people with these like looks on their face. They're just like, they just look over at me like that. As they stalk me. Like right as they do their stalker maneuver. They're just like watching my reaction, you know, and like I'm like smiling, you know, like, oh, we got him. Oh. Every day, everywhere I go. Just all a bunch of fucking bullshit, bro. I just want to make some fucking money already. Can I do that, stalkers? Can I at least make some money while you stalk me? Fuck. At least someone sent me a little bit of money today. I got money for food for today, but I don't know about tomorrow though. Is somebody gonna send me money tomorrow? I don't know. Will I finally get a job tomorrow? I don't know. But at least today I got some food, so I'm grateful for that. Thanks to whoever sent me money. I don't know if it was someone off of here, off of Creep Busters or what, but someone sent me money today. A little bit, so appreciate you, whoever you are. But other than that, I don't got no money. Like, as of right now, I got no money at all. Got no money and no weed. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, and then there was this old lady that pulled up and was stalking me, and she was just like pointing and laughing at me. An old ass lady. Fucking 90-year-old lady. It's usually the old ladies or the children or the teenager stalkers that have the audacity that are all like laughing and mocking me and shit. It's usually those ones that are doing that. It's fucking sick, man. It's really fucking pathetic. My neighbor just like coughed or laughed synced or something. Again. It's like every single time that I'm making food on the stove. Every time, bro. Every time. Every time. Like he's just completely quiet up until that moment. My refrigerator just turned off right there. Did you hear it click? Like right when I walk up right next to it, you know? So, yeah. shit's just retarded, bro. You don't condone them yelling at me? Who? Wow, there's a bunch of whiteys all at once right now. So yeah, it's usually the old ladies and the children and the teenager stalkers that are like that have the audacity to like laugh and mock me and shit. Psychotic as fuck. I'm gonna put this hat on. I get my thinking cap on. That's the other thing I was gonna say is that guy today, earlier today when I was recording, he's like, I'm gonna kick your ass, bro, stop recording me. And then he like got out of his car like he was gonna kick my ass, and then he just like got back in his car again. He's like gets out like he's gonna come kick my ass, but then he just gets back in immediately. There's one light stalker car as I walk through an alley. I'm not saying they can't kick your ass. I don't know if they're not allowed to kick your ass or what, but so far in my experience, there's been a lot of stalkers who like threaten to kick my ass, but then they never do though. They just get in their car and leave right after they say they're gonna kick my ass. just like that guy did on the video today. So I don't know if they're not allowed to kick your ass or what, but every time that anyone's ever said that, they just get back in their car and leave. Or they'll just like get out of their car and just like stand there. They'll be like, "What? What?" And like I'll just be standing there, and then they'll be like, "Yeah, I thought so," or like I'll start to just like walk away or whatever. They'll be like, "Yeah, that's what I thought." It's like acting all tough, but they'd probably cry like a little girl if I hit them in the face. I don't know. Maybe they are tough guys. I don't know. They'd probably go cry to the cops if I actually hit them. Be like, "Please, Mr. Officer, he hit me." Do I wear this hat everywhere? Yeah. I mean, I've never been everywhere before, but there's people jogging out right now. And the one at the front of the line of them has a red shirt, and then they're meeting whiteys when they get across the street. That was weirdly timed. That was weird, bro. They just like jogged out from a corner of a building right when I walked up. Were they just standing there or something? But really though, what's up with these people? And is it gift cards or what? What is it? Why would you be a stockhead? I just wanted to know that. It's just really fucked up because I'm just completely isolated. completely surrounded by them. And not making any money, and I'm on here begging for money every day. On top of that. So it's just really fucking irritating and pathetic to do this to people. And like, I don't miss my fake friends, but I miss, talking to people, Like, I'm just isolated. That's part of the reason why I go live so much, too, is because, like, sometimes there's real people on here, unlike these trolls in my comments right now. Sometimes the real people will come on here and talk, and I can talk to them, or I can at least share my thoughts with them, and they'll comment later or whatever. But, like, it's just weird, man. Every day I wake up and go to bed alone. And then when I'm around people, they're stalking me. And then if I have a conversation, they're doing all this subliminal shit. They can't just have a conversation. Not that I want to conversate with the stalkers, really, but some of them are nicer than others and whatever, and they seem like halfway normal people. But still, they're doing subliminal stalker shit. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? It just really has an effect on your mind after a while. And I'm just like isolated. Especially when I can't make any fucking money. It really has an effect on your mind. And it's not good. It's not a good effect. But that's hilarious, though, right? That's hilarious to do that to me, though, right? So it's hilarious, but if it was happening to you, I mean, it wouldn't be hilarious, but if it's happening to me, it's hilarious. But then it's not happening, though. It's schizophrenia, but that's still hilarious, though. Even if you say it's schizophrenia, that's still hilarious. Somehow. I don't know how that's hilarious, but apparently that's hilarious. It's either hilarious or you're just gonna ghost me and pretend like I don't exist because I'm schizophrenic. Like, if you're someone in my family, you're just gonna pretend like you don't see me begging for help every day because I'm schizophrenic. You're just gonna not help me because I'm schizophrenic and I don't want help in a mental hospital. You're not gonna legitimately help me by sending me money, which would allow me to eat and would help my mental health, regardless of if I am schizophrenic or not. If I can eat and live comfortably, that's gonna have a positive effect on my mental health, even if I'm the schizo. But because I'm a schizo, you're not gonna help me at all. Does that make sense? Because I think if my son or grandson or my cousin or my brother or whatever was a schizo, I would want to like help him and like give him a hug and shit, you know? I wouldn't want to like just ignore him and like leave him to die on the street. How is that going to help his mental health? Isn't that going to make his mental health worse? And isn't that going to make him more paranoid of people and think that people are out to get him if you're just going to ignore him and pretend like he doesn't exist? I'm not a psychologist, but I don't think that's a good way to help my mental health. What do you guys think? And then like turn around and blame me and shit like when I react to you acting like a gang stalker or what I perceive to be a gang stalker. When I react to it, you're gonna get mad at me and say I'm an asshole. But it's just my mental health though. I thought it was just a mental health. But no, now my mental health, my mental illness is my fault somehow. Does any of that make sense? Because to me, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And they just all sound like a bunch of stockhead Gestapo terrorist scumbag pieces of shit. Need to reach out to the town? What do you mean? Reach out to the town for what? They keep doing these engine sounds outside. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but social services, food stamps. Yeah, I tried. I tried, man. I tried. And then the fucking housing authority place, they have a 12-month waiting list. Like, I got my rent paid for this month, but when I was trying to get my rent paid, they have a fucking 12-month waiting list to get rent assistance. Who is that helping? What a fucking joke, bro. You might as well just close. Why are you even open? Like, who are you helping? The fucking 12-month waiting list, bro. What? Might as well just slap me in the face. You might as well just hand everybody that walks in a bag of dog shit. Oh, there's a fire truck. Here comes a fire truck. He was sinking with the whitey. And then it was sinking with another whitey. He didn't have his sirens on, but he was sinking with the whitey. My refrigerator's turned back on. There's an engine sound. He's a stalker. But yeah, I need to meet some real TIs in real life soon. We should hook up in real life. Because the only people that I interact with on a day-to-day basis in real life is stalkers. And then occasionally people that I don't know if they're stalkers or not. But then usually they are though. It's like I feel like I don't even know how to interact with people anymore, like, because everyone is a stalker. So I'm either like avoiding them, or I'm angry at them, or I'm laughing at them, or sometimes, like I said, some of them will be like cool and we'll be like having a conversation and laughing or whatever. And then I'm like, oh wait, this is a stalker I'm talking to right now. And then, or they'll be doing a subliminal thing, or they'll be like coughing, synced or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a stalker. They can't just have a normal conversation. They gotta stalk. Say subliminal directed conversation things. So it just has this effect on your mind where like I don't even know how to interact with people anymore. And I don't know where any real people are to interact with either. Where are they at? All I see is a bunch of stalkers. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't it fucked up that they've been doing this to people and that, like, most of them, especially before the internet, like now we got the internet and there's gang stalking stuff all over YouTube and stuff. So, like, the information is out there to find if you're being targeted. But still, even to this day, there's people out there that don't know that they're being targeted. I didn't know that I was being targeted before. And there's people fucking with me and I didn't know why. And there's a lot of people out there throughout history, however long it's been going on, who have ended up killing themselves, or a drug addict, or ending up in a psych ward or a jail cell because they're being stalked and harassed by everyone around them and everyone in their family and everyone that they thought were their friends. Everyone is a stalker. Isn't that fucked up to do that to people? There's just all these people out there who ended up dead or ended up having their lives ruined because they are being stalked by a bunch of fucking pathetic pieces of shit. Isn't that fucked up? There's the black cars this time. It was 2 black cars. And then there was a silver and a red car, and then there was another red car with the silver car, and then there was a whitey and a red car and a blue car. And then the red car and the blue car are meeting a whitey at the intersection, and then there's a silver car turning at the same time. But anyway, I don't know. Probably get off of here. My phone feels like it's about to overheat anyway. Seems like there's no real people in here anymore whenever I come live on here. Like, there used to be more real people in here. It's just all trolls now. Where'd all the real people go? I mean, Yibo was in here today. I don't know about Yibo, but don't know if I can't tell right now, but oh, there goes the state trooper. I think he was talking to me. But yeah, it's just all these trolls in my comments though, because they just love to watch me complain, and they're just like a bunch of leeches, and they just jerk off to people's suffering like a bunch of fucking weirdos. And there's someone walking across the parking lot, and right as she walks in front of the intersection, there's two whiteys driving through it, opposite directions. And then 1,000 other stalkers I just saw. And then a white truck driving through the parking lot. Oh. Yeah, I'm like getting to this point though where it's like I almost hate people. Like not really, but like I don't like that. But it's like I just see people on the sidewalk and I just assume like here we go again. But then they walk by me and they don't look like a stalker, and then I'm like, was it?